So, TPC Sawgrass. Geiler Platz. Aber nicht ganz so leicht vielleicht. Schauen wir mal. Im Zweifel rege ich mich eher auf. Egal wie es läuft. Schauen wir mal. So.
It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. And it's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. And choosing the 8-iron here. That should find the surface. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
So kann's weitergehen.
Thank you very much. I'll have another.
He's currently tied for 12th.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Oh.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Was on a good line. That's the spirit. Well played. Just go ahead and tap this in for birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Heute habe ich mal einen rechten Strahl statt links.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
We can't make them all. Go tap it in. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 5th. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
5 wins so far this season. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 9-iron. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke.
That will drive you bats.
Currently at -3 for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Well, I'm playing this one from around 120 yards out. 1 stroke off the lead. Well played, mate. Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard. This one's dialed in. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. A 1-stroke advantage. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's a pretty handy shot. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Par 3s are always fun. See if you can knock it close.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Steady on. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And now 4 under for the day. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left. Second shot out to the right. Sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left. Good luck getting it up and down.
Now man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
Well, pretty shallow lie here in the sand. I don't think it'll be too hard getting out of here.
Lovely effort that. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
Looking better.
Just didn't drop. And then it goes.
Naja. Gibt schlimmere erste Runde.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Immer den Linksstrahl.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh my, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, they'll move to 5 under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. And you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
About 27 feet from here.
Oh, so close. Okay, let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one's looking good. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Well played. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He's currently tied for 2nd. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the 2nd 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. That was a gallant attempt. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Hey, nice looking line. This is a par putt. Well hold. Let's move on. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Par 5, 486 yards.
Super.
Fun-filled adventure
Großes Kino.
Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie four.
Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at -5 now for the day. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Opting for the 5-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. It's on a great line.
Ich glaube, dieses Loch hat schon Geschichte geschrieben. Noch ein Nüsse.
And that will take him to 6 under. Currently has a share of second place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
That was wonderfully done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work.
Egal, ohne Boogie.
Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
Great golf
Schlimmere
played
Runden.
already. Can't wait to see the next round.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
So, mal gucken, ob die Runde ähnlich läuft. Vielleicht können wir das Ding ja auch gewinnen.
TPC Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
Super.
Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Beam beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action.
Ja, das fängt super an.
That's frustrating. And that's their first bogey of the
Meine
event.
Fresse.
Currently 5 under for the event.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Was
opting for the
ist denn
three-wood.
los schon wieder, Mensch?
Setting up from the first cut here, the green. They could hold it from here.
Well, look, they birdied the hole yesterday. Good luck today on repeating that birdie.
Always
Oh,
good to
man.
lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. He's in a share of 5th position.
Always like to
Da
see
fragt man sich
your
immer,
name
wieso
moving
spielt
up
man
the
den Scheiß?
leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back.
Ach,
But
komm
this
on,
green
ey.
is always firm. Be wary of that.
Zu weit, zu
Nice
links.
shot,
Es
that.
ist
Should
einfach
find
nur
the surface.
schlecht.
And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair
Guck dir
way.
das doch mal an. Das ist
Well,
doch...
this is looking from my vantage point at least about.
Jeder, der das Spiel das erste Mal spielt, macht den rein.
That's well hold. He's currently sitting in 5th place.
So nervig. Ja, komm, leck mich.
You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long, snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Second shot here on the 4th. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
This
Ah,
next
wie ich
just
an den
a
Wind
little
gedacht
look to
habe,
the
ist
left-hand
einfach
side.
nur phänomenal. Und dann habe ich noch Glück.
Nicely done.
Putting for birdie. Okay,
Tja.
steady now.
Leck mich.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Nicely hold. And for
Ach,
par.
ich sollte mich schämen, das überhaupt zu
And
streamen.
after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. 5 shots off the pace. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And this putt to move into a tie for second. And down it goes. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4,
Ach,
393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a
Leck
long
mich, ja.
iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading
Ehrlich.
up onto the green for sure.
wie behindert muss
Yeah,
man
that
sein.
one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Natürlich nicht.
Okay, so that finishes that hole. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side.
Gleich krieg ich
Tee
zu
shot
viel.
out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Ha! Wie viel Glück kann
That's
man
on the green,
eigentlich
but
haben?
still a fair way from the hole. And this putt to move into second place. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well hold.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least.
Ah,
It is a
super stark.
tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Ach Gott, bin ich gut.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Ach, gar nichts mache ich.
It was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here.
Den Kopf gegen die Wand schlagen will
In she
ich.
goes. Let's head to the next.
Super.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
Ja,
Here we are
großartig.
at the final hole on the front 9. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Oh Mann.
That should find the bunker. Oh, the old fried egg. What an awful lie that is. Any chance of getting out of this one?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Oh, nestled into the sand.
Ja, aber
trap.
klar.
Let's see what happens.
Großes
Let's see this
Kino.
one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Nichts
Gee,
zu
that
machen.
line was looking good, wasn't it? We'll take a tap in any day for par. Currently 7 under for the event. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Ja, minus 14, der dreht durch, ey. Ey,
That's heading for the fairway.
ich glaube, ich hatte einen scheiß Schlaganfall.
And from the bunker here,
Das ist so
It's going to be
lächerlich.
challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
you can hand that sandwich back to the caddy and reach for the putter. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 8 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Also so schwer ist das Game nicht, wie ich mich hier anstelle. Ja, super. Ach Gott, ich könnte mir die
This
Fresse
will be a
hauen.
momentum saver here, getting this up
Ach,
and
leck
down.
mich doch.
Absolutely
Ja,
flushed.
toll.
This putt is about 8 feet.
Ja,
Oh, what a
natürlich.
shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. So close to the par, but a bogey it will be.
Ach, halt die Fresse.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of
Glaub,
years.
zur Aufmunterung
Water
fahre ich
all
dann
the
nach
way
Formel
down
1.
the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that,
Ja, dafür
we'll move to
auch
8 under
28
par.
Bogies.
Awesome play.
Ach, leck mich.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Ooh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round. Well done. Take the birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That should find the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Going with the 5-iron here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Oh, so close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yep, you'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That's not the outcome they were after.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it.
Par 5, 486 yards of sheer fun. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Ooh, back there, horsey. What an opportunity to make a birdie. I like the look of this. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Currently at 10 under par overall. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Par 3, 17, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Going with the 6-iron here. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Oh, well done. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, just missed. Can make this one. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Time now for the 4th shot. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
This is a good chance. And
Ja,
this
scheiß
putt,
drauf,
a final
ehrlich.
score of 71.
Ja,
And that
super.
will do it for him at this event.
Ganz toll.
Nice performance, Rich. A top 5 finish. Got to be pleased with that.
Absolutely. Finish top 5 in this event. Always a good sign. Hopefully better things to come.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Schade. Am Preisgeldrang sind wir abgerutscht. Ach komm, 300.000. Peanuts. Naja, nächstes Mal geht's weiter. Es kann nur besser werden.